Hi everybody, I'm gonna get to Falmouth in about 45 seconds, but this video starts at Pleasure Beach in Waterford, Connecticut. We had a gathering here on the Sunday the day before we left for our vacation with my wife's family. They had a nice little reunion. It was a beautiful beach day. Jill's mom and dad are members here, so we get to go whenever we like. It was an awesome day, but the car ride home, well, that didn't go as planned. Our little pagey girl had her number 2 that squeaked out of the side of her diaper and got all over the car seat. We had to take her upstairs, get her in the bathtub immediately, and even cut her clothes off with scissors. The car seat was so bad I had to put some scrub on it and pressure wash it. A couple hours later, I went in to check on her, and one of her lines was holding court, making sure she was safe. This little cutie was down and out for the count and ready for vacation. Here she is the next morning, just before we're about to head out, lifting herself up on everything now and crawling all over.
Paige, what do you think? You ready to go? We're going on vacation. Are you ready? Yeah, Dad, I'm ready.
Our drive to Falmouth would only take us a little more than a couple hours. It was a nice easy trip to travel with the baby. We didn't hit too much traffic at all. Check out this cool garden with Cape Cod written in it with what looks to be boxwoods. What's up guys? We just made it to our destination in Falmouth, Massachusetts, or Falmouth, Cape Cod. They call it the Cozy Cottage. Super cozy, super clean. We love it so far. Paige had a nice ride up. Oh, what was that? We checked into our Airbnb and immediately went downtown. Falmouth has a beautiful little downtown area with lots of shops and not as many restaurants as we thought, but definitely enough for you to stop and get something to eat. The first night we were there, we ended up eating at the Quarterdeck restaurant. It had a cool old rustic feel. We sat in the back. I had a Bud Light, Jill had a Blue Moon. Paige enjoyed a grilled cheese, and she did some good eating. Jill got a crab cake for dinner, and I got some kind of chicken dish with Parmesan and balsamic vinegar. After that, we hit the streets and did a little more walking around and decided what shops we wanted to buy some things from over the next couple days. I really like this hat, and I ended up getting it a couple days later. That concludes our walk around downtown Falmouth for night 1. I think we're gonna head over to a brewery now. How was your walk downtown?
It was nice.
You bought something?
Oh yes, I got new sunglasses.
Awesome.
I have broken the last 5 pairs of Gooders that I've had. And although I do love Gooders, I was ready to change it up. So I will now be sporting some Sun Clouds.
Awesome. Going to a brewery?
Going to a brewery.
Let's do it. Tonight we ended up at a brewery. It was called Bad Martha's Farmers Brewery. Seating was mostly outside, and we took advantage of that. There was a nice man sitting next to us who had a dog that Paige was interested in, and he asked us if we wanted to pose for a picture. This is what he came up with. Pretty nice. I don't remember exactly what beers we got, but both Jill and I liked ours. We headed back home, which was about 5 minutes away, and little Toodles was pretty tired. Here we are the next morning. Paige is enjoying her berries for breakfast as she usually does, with a pouch and some freeze-dried yogurt bites.
Good lady.
We laid around a little bit this morning after breakfast and then hit the downtown area again for something to eat. There was this Mexican restaurant that we really wanted to try called Anejo, and now was the time. It had a really cool vibe, a nice bar area with some TVs and a great sitting area. The salsa was absolutely banging. We loved it. I have to say I thought the guacamole was going to be better than it was. Paige had some guacamole and quesadillas, and she loved both of them. Jill and I both got carne asada tacos for dinner, and they were really good. We bopped around into a couple more stores, and Jill found this hat that she really liked. She would end up going back a couple days later and buying it. I can tell you what, if we were kid-free, we would definitely be going here tonight. An axe-throwing place with a bowling alley in it. Let's have a good look at downtown from the drone. You can see how close it is to the water, and there's some marinas off in the distance. After our downtown excursion, we decided to check out the Nabska Lighthouse. Tomorrow, we're going to head to the beach, so on the way home we decided to check out a beach around here that everybody likes called Old Silver Beach. To be honest, we didn't really see what the hype was all about, so we decided we were going to go somewhere else. Also, on the way home, we decided to stop and get ice cream from Smitty's. I'm a chocolate chip cookie dough kind of guy. I have to say, this place isn't what we expected. I really didn't care for the ice cream at all, and if you're heading up to Falmouth, I would suggest going somewhere else. It really was just kind of boring, although Paige did enjoy it. The best thing here was the bunny in the parking lot that we saw on the way out. Being the country boy that I am, I decided that tonight we were going to have a fire in the fire pit. I gathered some sticks from the property and lit it up. I sent Jill a text message with a picture saying I've got the fire going, and when you put Paige down, get your butt outside. Well, our little baby girl is down after about 8 ounces of some formula. I got the fire lit. Jill and I are going to sit outside and enjoy ourselves. Can't tell you the last time we've been able to do something like this. Very nice. Poured myself a little bit of a whiskey in the chocolate-covered almond plastic container. Jill's got a seltzer. We're just gonna hang out and enjoy the fire. We got a window cracked in case we hear little Piggy Wiggins. And that's it. Have a good night. We ended up deciding to go to Surf Beach today, and we absolutely loved it. You can see on the right and the left, there's some rocks that are protecting the beach, so I didn't think any sharks were going to be coming in this area. I felt pretty protected. Paige didn't really care to have her sunscreen applied this morning, but she would eventually loosen up and have a great day. Jill decided she was going to be the first one in the water and test it out for us. I was next and took the GoPro with me. I wish I could open my eyes underwater and see a little bit, but I wear contacts, so I don't want to lose them. Then it was time for the family to head out in the water and let Paige have some thrills. She absolutely loved it. We recommend this beach. There's some seaweed kicking around here and there, but there are ways to get past it. It didn't bother us at all. Also, if you like wildlife, there was a bunch of terns and cormorants hanging out on the rocks, and I got some pretty cool photos. The ocean really kicked Paige's butt today, and as you could see, little Piggy Wiggins was pretty beat when we got home. We left the beach early because we wanted to go back downtown again and grab some merch. I ended up loving this hoodie from a store called On the Water, which was awesome, that I ended up buying, and also got Paige a little onesie. When we left that store, I saw this absolutely sick Ferrari out in traffic. I'm not sure what kind it was, but oh wow, was it beautiful. And then we went back to Anejo for dinner. We had an awesome spot here tonight, tucked away in the corner, and Paige had a bunch of room. I had the carne asada tacos again with a strawberry pomegranate margarita. The margaritas here are absolutely banging, and I highly recommend them. Jill got a toasted coconut margarita again and some coconut shrimp, which were amazing too. And of course, Paige had some quesadillas. I bought this hat tonight and had to let Paige try it on. Look how cute she is trying to get her bottle in her mouth. After this, we went back to Bad Martha's Brewery again. We ended up catching a couple songs from this cowboy who's from the area but lives in Nashville now. He was awesome, and he's even got some music on iTunes.
Through the country when he set his eyes on a big old cave with a pool of water, the Lord appeared and he said, "Hello, Father." The Lord said, "Son, I'm tired. I've been working all week, and the wine ain't working, and the beer's too weak. Drop what you're doing, come follow me. We're gonna start this in Lynchburg, Tennessee." He said, "We're gonna make a whiskey river from a still in a copper vat. It'll get the good folk all together and help the sinners forget their sins." He put a 7 on the bottle and he painted it black. God bless the day Jack made.
It was a beautiful sky tonight, so of course I had to launch the drone and get some shots of the brewery. This afternoon, we talked about it and decided it would be awesome to stay another night. The woman and her husband who own the Cozy Cottage have their phone number on a piece of paper at the house. If you have any questions, let us know. We texted her. We asked her if she has another night available. We just got the text back. Let's see what it says. As you can see, she said, yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna stay another night. When was the last time you closed the bar? We just had to stop at CVS so we could get some water for Paige. I parked the car, dropped her off, and then reparked the car. When she comes out, let's see how she reacts.
There she is.
We just got to this place. We believe it's called Highland Gardens and something. I'll put the name right here. But it's a cool looking place. They got some really cool gardens and some structures and some sculptures and stuff. So we're gonna walk around here and check this out and see if we can spend an hour here or so.
This place is pretty cool. Not somewhere you'd want to spend hours upon hours, but a cool place to go check out. They had some small little fairy villages which were cute, some really amazing old birch trees, and I decided to make some music for Paige, but she wasn't thrilled at all. This garden was really beautiful too. It dates back to 1899. Now, check this out. In case our Airbnb fell through, we started to look for some other places, and we came across this. An RV park full of nothing but 31-foot Airstreams, some luxury tents, and small homes. I'm totally obsessed with Airstreams. I love them. When we got home, we decided that we're going to go back up and spend a couple nights in these Airstreams during the off-season, so it's a lot less expensive. Of course, we decided to anejo one last time for dinner. Tonight I changed it up and got a chimichanga. I forgot exactly what Jill got, but her and our little pumpkin split a quesadilla, and Jill had something else I just can't remember. Tonight we also got the churros with chocolate. Highly, highly recommended. We had an absolute blast on this trip. We would recommend anybody with a family who was interested in going to Falmouth to go check it out. We made memories that will not be forgotten anytime soon.